Hey, what's up guys, it's Sam here. How are you guys doing today? Because having a fantastic day today. I'm going to talk about a story that happened yesterday. So this is a very recent story. At our school, basically how lunch works is that there's like one period that it happens in, and that is like the only 2-hour period. We all get 30 minutes of lunch. So some of us will get it at 10:30, some of us will get it at 11, some of us will get it at 11:30, some of us will get it at 12. The first and last lunches will get like their lunch periods will be like before or after their class. But the 11 o'clock and the 11:30 ones will be like in between the classes, and then you'll come back. So basically, I have an 11:30 lunch on this day. And yesterday, I came back from lunch. We got back to class for the last 30 minutes of class. And I saw a few people outside by the time I got there. There was a few people outside. I kind of thought something was about to go down, but I didn't really know. I didn't really care. I just kind of quickly walked into the classroom. And immediately as I walked in, a big crowd started crowding around. And then this one girl came up to this other girl. And I kind of know this one girl that came up to the other girl. I don't know the other girl, but the one girl is pretty cool to me. She's like, yeah, she gets in a lot of trouble. Yeah, she's like the girl that gets in a lot of fights, but she's pretty cool with me. So she's always been pretty nice to me. We're not good friends, but we know each other. So this one girl comes up. She's like yelling at this other girl, and my teacher comes out of the classroom, and he is in the hallway. Now, there's only a few people in the classroom at the time because people are still coming back from lunch. They come back at different times. Like, some people will be, like, early in the passing time. Some people will be later in the passing time. So I was early. I'm always early. I came in. I was, like, one of the 4 students there. There was a few girls there. There was, like, me and one other kid. And I'm, like, looking at the whole thing going on. I'm like, oh, my God, this is not actually happening right now. This girl's like all in this other girl's face, and she's like screaming at her, I'm not even sure what it was all about, but she's just like trying to fight this girl. My global teacher comes out into the hallway. So it's like my teacher picks up this girl and tries to move her away. He legit picks her up off the ground, and she's like, get this bitch off of me. Get this bitch off of me. Get off of me right now, or I'm going to beat you up. And then my global teacher, he's a pretty good guy, is calling for a teacher, any teacher. It doesn't really matter. And then this one teacher comes over. Now, this teacher is really cool. He's not actually a teacher. He's not even getting paid for the job. I think he's just a volunteer there. But he's like one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Like, he doesn't even get paid for this, and he's still one of the nicest guys at the school. And I've always respected him for that. So then he like walks the other girl out, who was starting the fight. We'll call her, I don't want to give out her real name. We'll call her Tori. They pull out Tori from this fight, and it was not a full-on fight, but it was almost a fight. And he pulled her away from it. He's like, let's just take a walk. Let's take a walk. And they did. He peacefully took a walk with her. I guess she just told him what happened. The other girl came into our classroom because she was in our class, and then we just kind of went on with the block. And we just finished up class, and then we went on to the next class, and we finished up our day. So yeah, that was kind of crazy, but kind of not. I heard there was another fight going on that day, like in lunch a few blocks before me. But I wasn't in that lunch, so I didn't see it. Jacob told me yesterday about it while I was at a party with him. So that's the only reason I know about it. He wasn't even in lunch at that time, but he was just like one of his friends told him, and then it came on to me. So it's just a bunch of rumors, I guess. Different side of the story. But yeah, that's what I saw in this. Nobody really even knew it happened. Only the people that were there kind of knew it happened. I was thinking about filming it. I'm like, should I film this? Should I not? I was starting to think like somebody else would film it, but nobody did, so I didn't film it. Probably should have, but I didn't. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. If you dislike this video, please leave a dislike and a hate comment telling me exactly what I did wrong. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, or I'll make you swallow hand sanitizer. And as always, Sam for Korean Leader.
F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all. Down here in the deep blue sea.